Sticky frog, what are they feeding you? Sticky frog, it's not your fault. Look, it's frickin' Babs. I love Halloween. Well, hello there, and thank you for joining me once again for another adventure in Tears of the Kingdom.
Stop crying.
That was a really weird one. Here I am in Zora's domain, just realizing that this fish's mouth kind of looks open. Can I go in it? That'd be funny. I kinda can. Help! This fish is eating me! Ah!
So funny.
Like I said in last episode, we are doing the side content for all of the different races. Last episode we focused on the Gorons. This episode we're gonna focus on the Zora. And maybe more, depending on what they have for me. I'm clearing out the side content pretty quick. It's going snappy. A lot of the side content I've been turning into shorts. I think a lot of these side quests actually lend themselves really well to shorts. They're just quick little ones, and it's quick and easy, in and out. But I can slowly feel Hyrule returning to the place it should be. So, let's keep that train rolling. With that in mind, let's get started. I see you, crab. He thought he could hide behind that pole, but he couldn't. He's a stupid crab.
I'm superior to you in every way!
Ooh, Sidon's got something for me, and not only that, it's a secret treasure, apparently. Ah, Link, always a pleasure! My apologies, but I fear I am still in the process of hunting for clues about the 5th Sage. That's cool. I kind of forgot about that. I'm doing other stuff. However, I do have something else to report. I found some interesting text in books relating to the Zora royal family. It is about nothing short of a secret treasure. How marvelous, yes? Yes.
Yes.
Knowing you, I take it you are intrigued. I'm intrigued. You never disappoint, do you? I don't. No, I'm amazing. Yes, this is just what I expected of my dearest companion. Man, that should be your wife. Your wife should be your dearest companion. But I mean, I guess his wife doesn't have a statue in the middle of the kingdom.
So I win.
In that case, I shall let you in on the mystery. There was a passage in the text I mentioned that went as follows. The great fish, the eternal guardian. A secret treasure awaits just beneath the stony form of its statue. Below the long bridge that reaches for the statue. Pass beneath the 2 waterfalls to find your prize. So, what do you make of it? It's like a good old-fashioned treasure hunt, is it not?
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
That said, it was a very old book, so it is questionable whether that secret treasure is still there, or ever was. However, if there is truth in those ancient words, this treasure may be of use to you, so if you see fit, I encourage you to seek it. I shall seek the secret treasure under the great fish. I presume the great fish is this bad boy up here. Well, we can't see him from this angle, but, you know, the one whose mouth I tried to go in at the beginning of the episode. I assume that's the great fish. I thought for a second it was the fish in the sky that they hinted at in the Zora's quest, but the long bridge, that is unmistakably about this. Because it's a really long bridge.
I have very keen powers of observation.
Well, I was led here by the long bridge, but I'm only seeing one large waterfall. Not 2 waterfalls. Oh my god, I did it! I found the secret entrance to the... I love that so much! Anybody who has followed me for a certain amount of time on this channel knows that I fucking adore finding things behind the waterfalls. And you know what? This explains where the frickin' Zora's domain chasm's been. I have been wondering. This answered so many questions. It was marvelous. This was also marvelous.
I'm having so much fun.
And look, there's that second waterfall. I wonder where that comes from. All right, let's see. Yes! We did it! We found the treasure!
I'm a genius!
All right, what's it gonna be? Oh, you know what it's gonna be? It's gonna be the Zora thingy. The helmet. Yep. Look at that. What a handsome man.
Hey, that's a great hat.
Oh, Link. You should have told me sooner that you were visiting the domain, really though. Imagine how surprised I was to find out you were here after you had already saved the domain again. It's just silly. Speaking of, I know it's a bit late to thank you for your continued heroics, but thanks so much, Link. You,
Handsome man, you.
Ugh, enough already. I can't stand it. It feels so cold and unnatural to call you that, as though we're strangers. I thought it would feel weirder to call a hero of domain by some silly nickname I gave him as a child, but... Oh, whatever. I'm just gonna go ahead and call you Linny. Hey, Linny. Ah, yes. That feels so much better.
Not for me, it doesn't.
Oh, I almost forgot. Listen up, Linny. I have a fun story for the brave savior of the domain. It's a super old story from an ancient manuscript I found while organizing the inn's bookshelf with Finley. There's the story from that ancient manuscript. Long ago at Tarm Point, a blessed stone was hidden away with a sacred shrine. It was a magnificent shrine that was overflowing with blessings. See, it's clearly an ancient manuscript containing a timeless secret, right? Maybe so.
Maybe so.
I knew of all people an adventurer like you would understand, Linny. This is probably something left behind by my great-great-great-great-grandpa. Probably even more greats than that. It says the shrine is sacred, so there must be some truly amazing treasure there. As soon as she read this, my daughter Finley declared she was off on an adventure to find the treasure. Before he knew what hit him, she had grabbed Sasson, and together they had raced out of the domain. Finley is headstrong, to say the least. She'll be fine, but I am a little worried about poor Sasson. Tarm Point is way off to the southeast of the domain, so it's pretty far. I hope they can make it there safely.
I don't know why I made her sound like that. I got way worse with it as I kept reading.
He must have. Darn it.
I have a star marked here because of this. I saw this man, didn't acknowledge him.
Oh boy, that startled me. I didn't expect to see anyone else here. Did you also come here in search of the treasure after hearing about the ancient manuscript from Coda?
No.
I know it's an ancient manuscript and all, but the writing lacked clarity, if you ask me. I was a bit skeptical at first. But come on, it's a sacred shrine. If I was going to hide treasure, that's exactly where I'd leave it.
That's a good point.
Finley was so convinced that she declared treasure hunt ahoy. Next thing I knew, she left Zora's domain. She was so excited, and where Finley goes, I go. So here I am. And we made it all the way to this cave as a team.
And then she left you?
But then Finley swam ahead all by herself and went deep inside the cave. Don't lag behind, she hollered back at me. Easier said than done, I'm afraid. Finley thinks I'm capable of anything. She really is such a sweetheart. I've been training like mad, but I'm just not a very good swimmer.
Yeah, Finley's a Zora, so you're never gonna compete.
I found a perfect little raft here and thought I could ride it to her location. Nope, the water in this cave goes up and down drastically, so even if you manage to get it going, you end up on a rock.
That means I have no way forward, so I'm not sure what to do. I promised Finley. Of course we'll find the treasure together. Anything for you. That's what I said. Ugh, what should I do? Not make promises you can't keep.
That's rule number 1.
I'm going to steer the boat, and that'll be different. I wonder if I'm just not trying hard enough to go deeper in the cave. It's rafting time. Huh? You're really gonna help me get where I need to go on the raft? Thank you, you're ridiculously kind.
Shut up, baby, I know it.
Dude, Tulin, can you help me? Where are you going? Okay, he's just not gonna help me. Dude, help me. Help me. Ah! There we go. Alright. One big gust of wind. Here we go.
Wah, wah, wah.
He yells at me whenever I, use the wind, but, like, what do you want me to do, man? Not use the wind? Go, 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 go! Oh, no! I keep falling off this fucking raft. It's too narrow. This is frustrating and I don't like it. It's way too far. And he keeps yelling at me for doing the thing that he asked me to do.
What do you want from me, man?
Uh-oh, uh-oh, no, 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 no. Ooh, that was lucky. No, 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 no. Ooh, that was lucky. Gotta go fast. There we go. There's Finley. Almost. Oop. This was a difficult one. Yay! We did it! I'm finally here! Thank you! And you yelled at me the whole time. I don't appreciate it.
He had a bad attitude.
Assassin! Oh, it's this one. I remember these two. Assassin, look at you. You're so pale. Are you alright? I'm fine. Really, so sorry I kept you waiting. Look at that, Assassin. There's a stone emitting a mysterious light. Could this be the sacred shrine that houses the blessed stone written of in the ancient manuscript?
Yes.
But I don't see any treasure like I was imagining. How disappointing. Finley, we journeyed to this cave all the way from Zora's domain in search of treasure. It was really tough, but now the two of us have a memory of seeing this sacred shrine together. That means more to me than any treasure ever could. The real treasure was the friends we made along the way.
That's beautiful, man.
Assassin, our little treasure hunt, it was a blast. I'll never forget it. You're right, this memory is the greatest treasure of all, truly. Thank you so much for bringing me all the way out here. It's because of you that Finley and I have this treasured memory. Oh, that reminds me. I need to reward you. Take this, please, I insist. Opal! That's a good reward. Oh, I have something for you too. Here, take this. Opal! Thank you. Let's see what's in here. Is it gonna be a blessing or a challenge? Let's find out. A blessing. Good, because that stupid task was a trial.
I did not enjoy that.
Where could she be? A floating place. I am sure that is what I heard, but...
Oh my god, look who it is. Franck!
Since you are here, I must ask you something a bit odd. Have you heard anything about a floating place?
You'll have to be more specific.
When my dear wife May,
Is this not the same bitch in the last one? The wife that just, like, wandered off? She, like, floated down river and freaked out our dear boy Franck?
Yes.
when my dear wife May went out fishing, she was singing this mysterious song to herself. I found a floating place where I'll catch fish with grace. A hop and a skip to a great fishing trip.
That was beautiful.
Oh, my beloved May, I dearly hope that she has not gone somewhere dangerous.
Okay, so this is actually really funny. He's talking about a missing Zora lady who is on a floating island. I happen to know of a Zora on a floating island.
So we're gonna go there and see if that's May. The only reason that I know this Zora is here is because this is one of the places you go to get hardy bass that are, you know, they're not, like, easy to come by. Franck! He's my darling! He's my everything! What are you saying about my sweet Franck? Oh no, I completely forgot! This is one of those disappearing things that would worry him, isn't it? It is! I'm up in the sky without telling him where I am. I just thought I'd throw a fishy party to celebrate King Sidon's success. So here I am, catching fish. Well, I stole all your fish, so. Is my darling mad? It's hard to tell because his waters are so still, right? Oh, how I adore my stoic love. I wonder if it's just me that he has trouble showing his emotions to. I've been getting too carried away lately. I'm almost certain he's mad, poor Franck. I totally forgot about my darling today. Oh. I'm so sorry. I'll head home right away. I mean, you don't have to apologize to me. Apologize to Franck.
Because he's the victim.
I already forgot what voice I gave this man. It's May. My beloved May has finally returned home. And it's all thanks to you, Link. Thank you so very much. It's hard to believe that she was on a sky island. A skyland. I was so worried I couldn't eat a bite or even drink a drop of water. Oh, Link, when I saw May's sweet face, her lovely head was hung in shame. It was painfully clear she had already scolded herself terribly over this on the way back home. I had no choice but to let her off the hook and ease her concerns with a nice warm hug. Well, that's nice of you, Franck. I'm so happy that she's come back safe and sound. My darling, I'm a little surprised that you're showing so much emotion. You never cease to amaze. I was crazy about the hardy bass on the Skyland, but from now on, I'll only be that crazy about you, just like old times. Do not make promises you can't keep, May.
That's probably the most important rule of all, okay?
They're gonna come out with a third one of these, and you're gonna be just wandering around in the depths somewhere. By the way, I tried to prepare something for you. What do you think? Ooh, a hearty fish skewer I like, because I didn't have to make it. Ah, Zora, eat fish raw, of course, but I prepared this meal especially for you as a thanks. That's so nice. I also eat fish raw, because I'm a monster. By raw, I don't mean like sushi, like classy. I mean like, just like whole, like out of the river like a bear. Thank you so much, Link. Oh. Aww. May, despite all that we have endured, my feelings for you have never altered. They never shall. Aww. There is another feeling of mine that has also never changed. That is my sincerest hope that you stop wandering away. That you will never go anywhere dangerous ever again. Please. I was close. I'm so sorry, my darling. Well, at least she's trying to be better.
That's all anybody can ask for.
Ooh, someone hopes they're okay. Hey! Oh! Sorry if I seem disappointed, I just thought our friends might have returned. We got separated from 3 of our friends on the road in Gerudo Canyon. Ah. Something similar happened in Breath of the Wild. People should not be traveling in this canyon. 2 of them have come back, but the other one is still out there somewhere. 2 of them have come back. That means I've probably helped 2 people without me realizing it. The more time passes, the more worried I get. What if something happened? They're experienced travelers. I'm sure they'll be fine. They probably stopped to rest in a cave or under some shade along the road, since the canyon gets so hot during the day. Not to say that they'll travel faster at night. It gets so cold they might have to start a fire to keep from freezing. But they'll be back in due time. We just have to be patient. I hope you're right.
It's me too! The fuck?
Let's see if we can help these people. Stop right there. I was stopped by a lady. There has been some abnormal weather beyond this point. Blazing heat during the day, freezing cold at night. How is that abnormal? That's totally normal for Gerudo Canyon. It's dangerous to be in the area, though you can take some precautions to prepare yourself. To that end, I'm going to ask you a few questions to make sure you can handle yourself. If you aren't able to answer my questions, I will not let you pass. Well, ready? I am ready, and if you don't let me pass, I'll just go in from another direction, so...
You can't stop me.
How can you best warm up when it's cold? Vigorously fan myself. That's gotta be what it is. Correct. You start the fire. But the first question is the easiest one. The second question will be a bit more difficult, so pay attention. When it is very hot, where should you go to cool off? A nice shady spot, baby. That's exactly right. I'm glad you appear to have some survival skills. By the way, dousing yourself in water would also be a good way to cool off in the blazing heat. Keep that in mind.
Noted.
What cooking ingredient is effective at fending off high temperatures? The chill shroom, which is exactly right. I'm impressed. Many have had trouble with that question. Last question. Where in Gerudo Canyon should you go to avoid being affected by the extreme temperatures day or night? Into a cave. All right, you pass. With so much knowledge at your disposal, I'm sure you'll be fine out there.
You know it, baby.
You may pass, but be careful out there. Thanks. It was a lot of work to do something I could have done at a different angle. Hello, you.
You found me. I was sure nobody'd come looking for me all the way out here. Got split up from my friends. Tried looking for 'em, but then the dehydration set in, and I couldn't move. I sure could go for a skosh of splash fruit.
Well, you're lucky that lady gave me one. Also, I had a bunch more, but still.
Oh, I could kiss you right now.
But I'd prefer if you didn't.
No, I'm good.
Ah, now that's refreshing. Never in my life have I been so grateful for splash fruit. I think that now, yep, my limbs work again. I'd better go and meet up with my friends, eh? Thanks for the save, pal.
You're welcome, pal. That was easy. I already forgot what voice I used for him. I should never try to remember distinctive voices. It never works.
Oh, it's you!
Oi!
Oi, everyone gather around!
I mean, they were already fairly gathered. That looks like almost no difference.
All three of our friends came back, and that was your doing, wasn't it?
It sure was.
Thank you very, very, very much. Here's a little something for you. Don't be modest, you deserve it.
Sweet! Always use more bomb flowers.
Now it's high time for us to get back on the road. Stay safe out there.
Thanks, you too. Don't get separated again.
After all, I won't always be around to look after you, you know.
I discovered the trousers of awakening in a strange land and have hidden them away. Solve my riddle to claim them. In the ruins of HYRULE Field, where warriors once tested themselves in battle. Offer your soldier's claymore to the two sculpted soldiers. The sword will point the way to my treasure. Solve my riddle, find my treasure, and earn my respect. Well, I don't care about your respect, but I do want more stuff, so let's go get it.
Love fades away, but things are forever.
And there can only be one place they're talking about there, and that's the Colosseum. And as you can see, I've not really been to the Colosseum because there was a Gleeok in there and I was afraid of it. But I've had a bit more experience with the Gleeoks and I'm feeling a little more confident. I think I can handle it. Yes! Woo! Alright. Now we can focus on the the riddle. Here are the 2 soldiers. I see one, and he's got his claymore. And then, oh, cool. They give me one. I appreciate that. Sweet! I thought that spot looked a little suspicious. Look, there's just a bunch of claymores. It's kind of cool.
Well, that's convenient.
I discovered the Mask of Awakening in a strange land and have hidden it away. Solve my riddle to make it your own. On Hyrule's ridge in Ludfo's land, ruins sleep beneath the towering mushroom trees. I already know where that is. Connect the southern column's midday shadow to the northern.
What?
At the shadow's center, the way to my treasure will open. Solve my riddle, find my treasure, and earn my respect. Once again, the respect matters not. The hat matters much.
I want a new hat.
I want a new hat!
I want them to have new hats.
Yes! By George, I've done it, and it only took 6 wings. To the one who found my treasure, you've done well to solve my riddle and make it to this place. Your cleverness and cunning have earned you both the treasure and my respect. I'll take the treasure, thanks. That's the best. That's the best thing that they could have given me. Trousers, we got the tunic. Oh my god.
Feels so good.
I've reached the peak. Oh my god. Alright guys, you know what? I think that's a great place to leave this episode. Nothing could have prepared me for this. And I've never been happier with a reward in my life.
This is my new favorite thing.
Today's been great. This ending is the fucking cherry on top of an amazing cake, so I'm gonna end it on a high note. I had a blast today. I feel like I went all over Hyrule, and I feel like I just did a lot of little stuff, but it was so fun. Today was so fun. I really did. I had a blast. It put me in such a good mood this class. Come back next week where something happens. I don't even know. I don't even know what I have left to do. So I probably will look online and see if I'm missing any big quests or anything, and then if not, we'll move on.
Oh!
So, until then, if you made it this far, thank you so much for joining me today. I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. If you liked this video, hit that like button. If you hated this video, hit that dislike button. And either way, hit subscribe. Thanks so much. Bye-bye. Man, this place looks a lot bigger than I remember it. So what is this thing? I feel like it got bigger.
It did not.